Oh. Hey y'all, Joel Pal, Gravy 3314, back at ya. I'm having a little drink. It's 5 o'clock and I work today, so I worked and I wore jeans because I work with students, and I dress up sometimes, but I don't like to dress up, and tie some holes in my jeans. So I come home, cook some burgers. They were a lot better this time. They were cooked all the way through, and I put some cheese on it, so it was really good. And then I'm walking back and forth to the living room, to the kitchen, to the living room, and I'm walking to the kitchen, and I have a stationary bike. My jeans got caught in the handlebar of the bike because it's a sit-down bike. So I guess it's not really a stationary bike. It's a stationary elliptical or something. I don't know. And I totally tore up my jeans. How did I do that? Sober? That's just depressing. Almost as depressing as this book. Again, I have this theory that every person in comic books, or any person, their dream is to get a licensing deal and get their stuff into comics or get their stuff out of comics. This is one that got into comics, and if you remember last time, Ash was following Bubba Ho-Tep and went back in time to when Elvis was young, and that destroyed me. Because the whole idea of Bubba Ho-Tep wasn't that Elvis was a kick-butt guy. The whole idea of Bubba Ho-Tep was these great people did great things, and then as society, we do all the time, we put them into an old folks home and we forget about them. So for them to go back in time and get Elvis when he's young, that's not Bubba Ho-Tep. That's nothing. It's kind of like there's a checklist, and you go, okay, we have Ash, okay, check. Okay, we have his chainsaw, check. Okay, we have his metal hand, check. We have Ash and he's an ass, check. We have Elvis, check. We have Elvis and he can kick butt, check. When we have a mummy, check. It's like, no, but you're forgetting the reason for these things. I mean, I've only seen Army Duckets a couple of times, but I mean, Ashley becomes Ash in it. He just wasn't always an ass. He develops into a wide-eyed young man, and then becomes this cynical person who just fights all the time. And I don't know. It just made me sad. It just forgets everything. I mean, the art's the art. I mean, this is a license, so it's not going to be perfect. I don't even know what I want to show you. I mean, like, on this, I thought he was on a bed, but I guess he's falling. But that's Elvis. Elvis is young. I like how they saved. To me, this is, if I ever make a comic, the all-important thing is going to be that middle, and they just give it to, they don't even care anymore. And I swear, there are, let me just see. Don't look at the pages, so I don't get copyright. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 pages, and then the middle. So that's 16 pages total. So if you want to count front and back, that's what, 32? How much of this is story? Because look at the back. Come on. This is all advertisement. All of it is advertisement. And you can't say, well, they kept all the advertisement, because they didn't keep all the advertisement. I mean, yeah, I guess it's limited commercials, but right here at the middle, that's where they start the advertisement. And then you have some more story. And, I mean, even this confused me. So, Ash has a metal hand, so he doesn't like he doesn't like to go on airplanes. He doesn't like to fly, all right? because he has to go through security and he has trouble with his hand. And so Elvis says, listen, we'll just take my jet and we'll go. And so they're going and they're having a good time. And where is it? And so now Ash says, wow, now that I've flown Air Elvis, I can never fly again. Didn't you just said me and metal sectors don't mix well. You just said that you don't fly, and now you're saying you're never going to fly again. Was there a commercial or something that I missed? What's going on here? I mean, I know it's a tiny thing, but I'm like, you just said you don't fly. How are you never going to fly again? Oh, God. And then they do drugs. And then, I guess Bubba Ho-Tep comes back, I guess. But then in here they said having just sort of victory against Bubba Ho-Tep, but he's right there. Again, this is my problem because I'm addicted to license. You know, if you put Firefly on something, although that $8 book I would not buy. I was like, listen, that's $8. I'm not buying it. But I would have bought Fight Club 2 and they're out at 3 now. I would have bought it if I thought of it. But I was a little bit late, so I didn't do it. Anything else? No. This is long enough. Okay? I'm not as sad as the Wonder Twins, but I'm sad. 15 years of sadness. And who did this? I just need to see. And then we're done. Scott Duvall. I mean, did you even watch the movies? Did you do anything, Scott? I mean, because Bubba Ho-Tep was just a huge commentary on as a society what we can do and how we could be better and how we could pay attention more. And this is just, I don't even know what this is. I don't even know. Apparently there's a new Book of the Dead, and it's an Egyptian one, and so Bubba Ho-Tep wants to get it, and it was made out of the blood of his enemies, and so he can control the dead with it. And, I don't know. How much more of this nightmare do I got? I don't even know. It can't be that much more, can it? Please, just end this. Alright, hopefully, this should be my last sad comic. And then after this, we're going to do Farmhand, and then we're going to do Alterna Comics, and we're going to kill it with Alterna Comics. We're just going to slam dunk it. I'm just going to be crying in joy soon. So, I'm going to hopefully get those done tonight. Peace and love. Hopefully, and then I got my toys. I got to come out. So, I'm going to put them somewhere around here. And then you can just look at my ripped up jeans, which I'm going to now use just for patches for other jeans. All right, with peace and love, we are out of here. Peace and love. Deuces the face. Do the hand thing. Do the hand thing. Do the hand thing. Bye, everyone. Bye.